I did not expect to feel this way, but I'm really happy that this movie was not nearly as focused on the battles and war aspect of Napoleon's life as I expected it to be. So Napoleon is obviously about the life of Napoleon Bonaparte, but it's mostly told through the aspect of his life featuring his longtime wife, Josephine. I'm not gonna lie, this movie took a bit of time for me to really get into. I feel like the first 20-ish minutes, I was not too sold on this Napoleon film, but once Vanessa Kirby got involved with this film, playing Josephine, I was fully invested, especially in that aspect of the film. Every time you had Joaquin Phoenix as Napoleon and Vanessa Kirby as Josephine on the screen together, it was just electric. The tension between the two was incredible, and I loved the idea of how she held this power over him. And you can see in all these other parts of the film, when she is not there, Napoleon is the powerful figure. But once Josephine is in the room with him, she holds the power. And I think that that is a really interesting perspective. And overall, with this film, it sort of makes a mockery of Napoleon, which at first I didn't really like, but the longer it sat with me, the more I appreciated it, because I think we already know that Napoleon is very much regarded as one of the brightest military minds to ever live. So to get a film that just reinforces that would have been kind of boring and just surface level and expected, but to get a film instead that really just makes him out to be this sort of short, insecure idiot, you know, because that's kind of what he is in this film, I found really fun. I've heard complaints about how this film only shows 3 main battles, and I get where those complaints are coming from, but I feel like each of those battles serves a very important point in the movie and where we are in Napoleon's life. And because the focus of this film is his relationship with Josephine, rather than him being this war general and this commander, you know, I think it was very valid for there to only be 3 battles for the most part. And just looking at the other aspects of this film, like the cinematography was really good, the editing, especially during the battles, I thought was fantastic. And just the battles in general, even though they were few and far between in this film, when there was a battle, it was incredible. And the fact that Ridley Scott is doing this thing like in his 80s, the fact he got guys like him and Scorsese still just in their bag at this age is awesome. And yeah, Ridley Scott, he knows how to shoot these battle scenes. They look just incredible. Really just so glad to see that he is still in his bag, because, you know, I enjoyed Last Duel, but House of Gucci was really a slip up for him. So just to see him recover with Napoleon, because in my opinion, I see it as a recovery, but I know not everybody agrees with that take. You know, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I found this film really fun, even though a lot of the just dialogue and writing aspects of this film weren't that good, aside from the Josephine and Napoleon bits. This movie's fun, so I give it 3.5 stars. When it comes to Oscar chances for this movie, I still don't know. This is the one movie where I'm coming out of it and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know how the Academy is going to view this film. Are they going to be the group of people that like it enough to give it certain nominations, or are they just not going to care for it? I am very, very interested, because this is the type of film that could get Joaquin Phoenix nominated, Vanessa Kirby nominated, Ridley Scott nominated, cinematography, like editing. It could get a lot of stuff, or it could get nothing. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's winning any Oscars, but nominations are definitely on the table, and this is a film to be looking out for when Oscar season comes around. But if you've seen this movie, go down in the comments below. Let me know what you think of this film, because I know it's really divisive and I would love to hear your thoughts. And while you're down there, if you are not already, please feel free to like and subscribe. This is a very small channel that I am very passionate about, and I could use all the support I could get. Thank you so much for tuning into this review, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.